Hey everybody, here's the plan for today. So, as usual, you will click on this very first link that you see to do your attendance. This is for students that are not in person today. Get that filled out. If for some reason you can't get your attendance to come up, message me here in Power School and tell me that you're here so I can give you your attendance. Only virtual students, we will Zoom at 12:30 today as usual. Blue Day students, you may join if you'd like. Today's agenda is basically this. First thing you're going to do is watch the directions, which you're doing now. And then those of you that are at home, you will be doing this link right here, Blue Day or absent students. And you will click on this to do a pair deck. Only virtual students that will be in my Zoom, you can just do it with me. But if you want to see what it is before we even get together at 12:30, you can do that. But here's what it'll look like. You'll click on this link and it should take you to the Pear Deck, and you'll just answer the questions by flipping through the slides when they pop up like this. All right. So you guys know how that works. Just make sure you do that, and then make sure you watch all this video so you know what you're looking at towards the end of that Pear Deck. You'll see some things you haven't seen yet. And then here's where the day is different. So Blue Day and only virtual students, you are doing this video and then watching this video and then doing this Cami, which will look like this. And you will review this timeline right here. I'll have a little question right here in this area for you that you're going to answer about this timeline. And then you're just going to answer these questions about the new chapter that we're getting into. And the new chapter we're getting into is called the American Revolution. So it's going to be a huge chapter, and I'm going to explain what that is in a second. But before, and goes for Blue Day and only virtual students, before you do that guided reading, which looks like this, and it'll look like this when it pops up. Before you do that, watch this video, and it will be a crash course video about what we're going to be talking about. At least watch the first 5 or 6 minutes of it. There's no questions with it. And if that video doesn't work, if you click here and then click on where it says Prelude to Revolution, you can watch the video right here, or you should be able to. A video should pop up there tomorrow. Okay, and then students or Gold Day students that are with me, we are going to do a cami right here about the Boston Massacre, and you don't need to see anything about that because we'll be in person. So what you're going to learn today is that you guys are going to start learning how these colonies want to be independent from Britain. A lot of that comes from what we learned last chapter when they fought the French and Indian War and gained all this land right here, but couldn't move past the Appalachian Mountains still because the king did not want to pay for their protection. So what we're going to learn is that not only can they not move past the Appalachian Mountains for the land they fought for, but they're going to get taxes raised on them as well, and this will really upset them because basically they're paying more in taxes and they can't move on land that they want to move simply because a king 3,000 miles away does not want to pay for it and needs more money to pay for the war that he just incurred a lot of debt from. So that's what you guys are going to start learning today, and eventually that's going to lead to something that we're going to talk about in a couple days called the Boston Massacre. All right, guys, have a good day.